Hey, it's Tom DeWinter with Archer Capital. I want to thank you for joining me today. In today's video, I've asked some of my account managers to tell us about their most memorable deal. So if you're interested in hearing about some stories, some actual stories about some real customers and some testimonials, stick around. That's coming up next.
Hi, I'm Jason with Archer Capital. I'm a senior account manager here. I would say my most memorable deal, the first one that comes to mind, was a customer I worked with a little while back. She lived up here actually in one of our popular ski towns here in Colorado, and her dream was to open her own restaurant down on Main Street. Now, when she came to me, she had previously been working with a rep at a different company, and during my first conversation, I could hear the disappointment in her voice. Now, she explained her situation to me, and she was needing about $90,000 worth of equipment in order to open her restaurant. Now, she was running into a wall because they could only get her approved for about $25,000, and they were having issues with getting her equipment approved. Now, after listening to her story and hearing the discouragement that she seemed to be feeling at that time, not only was I able to get the equipment approved she needed, but I was also able to get her the additional $65,000 that she needed to open. I checked in with her actually a couple weeks ago. Her restaurant is thriving. She's doing very well, especially heading into this popular ski season this year. And she was the happiest I've ever heard. She was more than extremely thankful, and every time I talk to her, she's happier and happier that I was able to find a way to get it done and make her dream of owning her own restaurant on Main Street come true. Now, if this is something that you are looking to do, whether it be open a new restaurant, open a fitness center, laundry company, whatever it is you might be looking to do, give me a call and let's see what we can do here at Archer Capital to help you out today. You'll see my contact info here at the bottom of the screen. I look forward to hearing from you and working with you.
My name is Albert Lowe, and I'm a national account manager here at Archer Capital. And my most memorable deal was a lady that was trying to start a bakery in New York. And upon her first attempt to get things going, we submitted her application and got her approved. On the third attempt it took, we had to submit her to a couple of different banks, but on the third attempt we did get her approved and attempted to move forward. But the day that she received the information she needed to initiate the funding, she was also informed that she lost a location for her bakery. So we had to put everything on pause because she needed to find a new location. So she told me that she would have a new one within a month and that we would proceed. Well, after a month, she couldn't find a location, and it actually took her about 2.5 months before she was able to pinpoint a new location for her bakery. So something interesting transpired within the 2.5 months it took her to find a new location. The bank that I got her approved with went out of business. So we lost that money, and this lady had marginal credit. So I was not able to get her approved at the time. But we were able to work with her and provide her some guidance on how to make some improvements to her credit, and what she did. And, but that took another month, and it was just a very interesting situation trying to get this lady approved. We even had to work with the vendor to adjust the amounts of the funding and everything so that we could get this lady's dream off the table. So my point to you is that when you are trying to get your business started, you will come across hurdles, you will come across obstacles, things will get in your way. And I just want you to know that we are here to help you every step of the way. Do not give up on your dreams. Do not give up on your new reality. Just get in contact with us. You can reach me at all the information that is below the video, and me and my staff here will be happy to help you get your dreams turned into a reality. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to the Archer Capital YouTube channel. My name is Eli. I've been with Archer Capital for 7 years, but I've been in the industry for over 12 years in the business funding world. So my most memorable deal is actually a deal that I did when I originally got here at Archer Capital, and it's with this guy named Will. So Will's backstory: he was an NFL athlete, retired from the NFL, got into the construction world, but he lives in North Carolina. Now, in North Carolina, there is a lot of contracts out there for road work. So, Will, being the entrepreneur that he is, wanted to transition from construction into the world of dump trucks because there's a lot of road work going on there. So he wanted to get his piece of the pie. Now, the problem with Will is he had some credit challenges, to say the least. The problem with his credit, it made him not bankable. You know, this was a very challenging deal to get done, but Will, being the entrepreneur that he is, having that grit from the gridiron, he wanted to press forward. So, needless to say, I had my work cut out for me. We're going from a guy who had a different business going into a separate industry with challenge credit. So, my background in the finance world is I almost predominantly did trucks, trailers, anything transportation related. That's generally what I financed before coming here to Archer Capital. So, I had 5 years of experience doing this type of equipment, providing financing for this type of equipment. So, I kind of knew the ins and outs of the transportation industry and how to get these things financed. So, we had to overcome Will's credit challenges. We had to overcome him transitioning from a construction company to now a transportation related company. So the cool thing about Will is we got to a point where we thought that this deal may not go through. I mean, listen, it was challenged to say the least. He was not bankable, but I pulled some strings, used my knowledge from the industry and the past 5 years of knowledge, and actually got Will approved for the financing of his first dump truck. So Will, needless to say, was elated. This was a brand new opportunity for him, and he realized the amount of work that I put into this deal for him to make his dream come true and to have this business transition come through for him. So the cool thing and why this is the most memorable deal I've done here at Archer Capital is this deal was 7 years ago. Now, Will and I have since become friends. I speak with him probably on a quarterly basis. We talk shop, we talk family, and we are actually going to get him dump truck number 4, dump truck number 5 for his business here in this upcoming year. Our plan is to get it before April. I just had a conversation with them last week. So that's the cool thing about working with me, working with us at Archer Capital is, listen, we care about your business. You know, Will's someone that I worked with 7 years ago. I've stayed in touch with him. We've become friends. And he exclusively works with me for all his business funding items because he knows the effort that I put into that first deal. And now, coming up here before April, we're getting dump truck number 4. We're getting dump truck number 5 for him. His business is thriving. He's doing very well. And this is someone that has put a lot of faith and trust into me, but I've also reciprocated that with him. Anything I needed him to do, he got done, and vice versa. You know, so it's a symbiotic relationship. And that's kind of the beauty of working with us at Archer Capital is we like to build these long-term relationships with people where we can get you into business and then help your business grow and thrive. So listen, if you want to be one of these customers that we work with, we help your business grow over time, and we really take the time to understand your business and we care about your business, go ahead, give me a call, shoot me an email. Love to help you out, love to get you into business, and love to help your business grow and thrive.
Hi, I'm Robin Zimmerman from Archer Capital. I believe my most memorable deal was a few years back with an Amish customer. And I know that the Amish people have a certain strictness towards technology. I didn't know that there were variations to that. So, of course, this gentleman didn't have a computer or email. Turns out he did not have a telephone either, though it turns out that he was allowed to use someone else's phone. So interestingly enough, when I needed to talk to him, I would call his neighbor and leave a message for him to call me. And then the next day he would give me a call back and we'd have our conversation. So that was quite an education for me and a lot of fun too. So it all worked out, got him funded, and everybody was happy in the end. Oh, contact me. You can look at the information below to get my phone number and email address. Thanks very much.
Hey, Tom DeWinter again from Archer Capital. I have my own story about my most memorable deal. Mine goes back years. In fact, I don't even remember the customer's name. I'll just call him Bob. I don't remember the name of his fitness center. I don't even remember what year it was. I do remember it because it was impactful to me. So the customer came to me and he wanted to open up his own fitness center. You see, he's been working as a personal trainer in somebody else's fitness center where he has to do a revenue share. He can only keep half of what he makes because half has to go to the house, and they get to charge the customer monthly for gym membership, and he only makes half of what he's charging the customer. He's complaining that the equipment's a little bit run down. They don't have all the equipment he needs to train his clients correctly. He's had to invest his own money to buy some of the equipment that he uses. And he's been thinking about starting his own place, but he had a problem. He had a wife, he's got a couple of kids, car payments, rent. He didn't have the money that he needed. He didn't have great credit. And he comes to me and just like, I could hear the defeat in his voice already. He hadn't even started yet. It's just like, man, I don't think I can do it, but man, I want to try. This is it. This is my dream. This is what I would want to do. So I worked on his package. I worked on getting him financed, had a long conversation with him. Tell me what you need. Tell me about your project. How big is it? He wants $40,000. Wasn't going to be a big place, CrossFit gym. What was impactful for me was when I called him back and I told him, listen, I got good news for you. I got you approved. Now you own a gym. There's a long silence on the phone. And then I could hear him like, oh my God. Oh my God. Say that, what? Did I hear that right? Say that again. Oh my God. Like, it just hit me like, I just made this happen for this guy. Like, he was over the moon, ecstatic. I haven't kept up with him, like specifically. I hope he's still doing well, but man, that felt good to help somebody that way. You know, look, I'm in finance. How many times can something be so rewarding when you're a finance guy? But it was rewarding. And there's been stories since, but never one as impactful as that. Listen, if you'd like to get a hold of me and have me help you with a project, my contact information is below. I'm happy to talk to you, happy to help you out, and I hope you reach out to me.
Hey guys, it's Sinuhe with Archer Capital, and I just wanted to take a few moments to talk about my most memorable deal this year. One of the many deals that I get, any deals actually quite memorable for me, but the one that actually hit the most was this particular customer that came to me looking to finance a particular commercial equipment. They have been turned down by a lot of their personal banks. They already had a business and their credit was not the greatest at that time. Plus, they spoke Spanish. So that was another barrier that they had to kind of overcome. And when they came to me, they were kind of looking for the last, just to at least get them something to be able to get them started onto the new venture that they were doing with their business, her and her daughter, actually. So it's a mom and daughter duo. And after we kind of looked and kind of did a little bit of interview, and I was able to identify that we can kind of get the financing under her daughter to actually get them the funding that they need. So long story short, I got them approved, and I got them approved for close to the full amount. But they were more than anything, they were super excited and stoked that after going through the banks, going through all the trouble, the language barrier, I was able to get them approved, and they were able to kind of get the equipment that they finally needed. So if you need any financing for your business, whether you're starting, whether you have a long time in business, or whether you have a challenge situation, feel free to give me a call. We can kind of look over and kind of go from there, so we can get you at the financing that you need for your equipment. Click on the link below, and then that way we can get you the financing you needed.
Yeah. Hey, this is Mike Cervantes, Archer Capital. Today I want to talk a little bit about my most memorable deal here. It started off with a lady. Her name was Lethia. She had contacted me looking to get a food trailer. She was at this point kind of discouraged. She'd been through a couple other individuals trying to help her get this done. Unfortunately, they were unable to. But fortunately for me, I was able to get the deal done for her. And all it took was basically for me to listen, talk to her about everything she had going on with her current business. And I was able to link her current business and get her a deal done. At this point, she was super excited. And yeah, if you're out there looking for some equipment, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Mike Cervantes. Call me. My information's below. Love to talk to you and help you get the equipment you need for your business.
Hey, thanks for listening to my stories today and my compilation of some of our account managers and staying to the end of the video. If you like our content, I hope you please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Hit the bell icon to get notifications on new updates when we upload new information. We try to do it weekly. Not always, but we try to do it weekly. And if you see another video you like on our channel, please click and check us out. Thanks a lot. I'll see you on the next one.